But if you're not local, if you can't make the trek to come see us here in Dearborn, Michigan, take one at your local glass shop, because we promise you, and I saw something on the Glass Academy Addicts Facebook page about this being the year of glass. 2022 is dedicated by some amazing person out there as the year of glass. We need to get some more details on that somehow, somewhere. Here comes Chris with a solid gather. But folks, if you're not already engaged in the Facebook group, the Glass Academy Addicts, they've got about 500 and I think at 20 members now that all get on there and chat about the Glass Academy product and share different insights about glass with each other and talk about their custom pieces and their box reveal videos. And it's a really beautiful community that's been created by our followers. So if you're interested in checking that out and being part of a community of glass addicts and glass lovers, then join in. Folks, one thing a lot of people don't understand is that Valentine's Day is one of the most expensive times for a glass blower, because we're using all the most expensive colors in the realm. And that's pinks, reds, whites aren't too bad, purples are probably the most expensive. And all those colors added together when we're doing our classes, they add up a little more than the rest of the year.
This was 5 years ago, granted, but I was looking up colors for class, and I saw 1 pound of red color glass.
A pound?
1 pound. 1 pound. $70.
Yep.
For red.
Yep. Wow.
That was insane.
That's big time.
And that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So prices have gone up since then.
They sure have. So Chris popped a bubble in there. The reason I thought of that too at the same time is he just put a couple coats of that beautiful, this is a beautiful transparent pink. This is one of the most beautiful colors to work with here. And it's got a little bit of a spotted texture. So you're gonna see the way the glass pulls out from its original form when he put it on as round spots. But look at the way he's one hand letting this hang. He's even gonna go for the neckline while he's letting it hang. This is way more difficult than anyone could ever imagine. Marcy's there as backup, very important. But to put that neckline in there, you see how much that piece is still shifting on the end of the pipe, the angle of it. It's still got plenty of heat.
Hello, Marcy.
To do this all in one move is pretty darn high tech.
Good.
Nice. Now that would be a pretty sweet beer stein right there.
Be a big boy.
Big tall boy, probably like a 35 ouncer. No big deal.
So I'm gonna have you, when the time's right, film from over there and put your hand on the pipe while Marcy's paddling the squash.
You got it.
We got a nice tight cylinder. This is gonna be a cylinder vase.
Cylinder vase.
Looks really beautiful for bouquets.
On my way over, I'm gonna do one of these, folks. This is called saving energy. I love doing that. We'll come over here, and you see how Chris is only heating up that very bottom portion, because when we go for the squish here, he doesn't want to squish in the whole piece into a little flat plate-like disc. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna do one of these,
lightly,
tap the pipe with my hand, and together they're squishing it. And there's the embers Chris was talking about from Peaky Blinders. We got sparks, we got fire licking off of his forearm.
All right, I'll take a little bit.
Let's take a look at this crispy bottom.
A Marie?
No, just
Maurice?
a Maurice, yes please. And you can make a
line.
punny out of what's left over.
Okay.
That's a beauty.
So I took a purple opaque powder and I put it on in between all the pink frits, so you have a purple and pink mixture of a really gorgeous color pattern here.
Delicious, folks. Woo! So
got a
Marcy's
large
coming over
chunk.
for a punny, or no, this is a Maurice. So watch the way Chris, with much talent, is going to swirl this clear glass onto the pipe, throw Marcy's piece away, and there's no need to cut it. It comes off perfectly symmetrical. Look at how symmetrical that bottom is. That's stability to apply this rod on, to stick it to the bottom, but that's also a clear application of color, so when we break it off, if the punny doesn't come off perfectly clean, it doesn't take a chunk of that pink away. You're not going to be drinking your flower water out of this bouquet vase. So you won't be looking directly down to the bottom, but it is a little more important when we're doing mugs, and you really want the whole piece to be clean no matter what. There's no reason to not put that clear application on the bottom unless it's already just a clear bottom. Marcy is shaping up nice and clean. Beautiful symmetrical punty. And we're going for a question here.
You want to pick one?
Nice. Oh
Like
my
that
God, it's
hat.
a long one.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes, please. Your mic on?
Yep. What is the hardest part of glass blowing for each of you? Could be product like handles on mugs or the heat in the hot shop, and go. All right, I'll start.
All right, let's hear it.
What is the hardest part? Finding enough time to do what I want to do.
That's a good one.
Yeah?
Finding enough time to do what I want to do. Let's see this break first. Come on, baby. Beautiful.
All right, how about you, Chris? What's the hardest part?
The hardest part of glass blowing for me? Gosh. You can go ahead and just keep heating that up right on the tip. Thank you. I think the hardest thing about glass blowing for me would be, it's hard to say because I'm not a big complainer.
It doesn't have to be a complaint. It's just what's difficult.
Okay,
Well, the
a
one
very
thing I
difficult technique.
was thinking about was I was just thinking about the wear and tear it takes on you. It's very physical, but
Sure.
I said I didn't want to do
Agreed.
that. You know, it's just you go home after blowing glass all day and it's like you're working out at the gym, and it's a cool thing. I love it. It keeps people young and healthy, but sometimes you're just like, man, do I really have to wake up being sore this morning? And but
Yep.
I don't know. The hardest thing for me is when I have to stop blowing glass. When I have a day of production and then it's over, it just bums me out when it ends because I do love blowing glass that much, you guys.
Aww,
Yeah, it's a really fun thing to do, and you know what I'm talking about, Marcy. Isn't it fun?
it's fun. It's really fun.
When you get in that rhythm, things get running smooth. What do you think your most difficult thing is over there?
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, right now I think it would have to be the physical aspect of just being able to get big enough as I want to.
The gathers, you mean?
Or your muscles.
Are you
Well,
trying to get
I literally
swole,
can't-
Marcy?
I literally can't lift heavy things. So if like this was like twice or 3 times the size, I wouldn't be able to help you with this.
Right.
So human limitations. There we go.
That's the challenge.
Do you
for
wanna
glass
let this
blowing,
wrap
that's
this?
for sure.
Nope, but I'm gonna have a nice little light paddle.
Beautiful. Oh. Facebook wants
man,
to
are
know
they,
when
are they
Marcy gets
dragging
to
your
do a
butt on that?
custom.
Everybody keeps asking.
We're gonna have to discuss that, and we will be figuring that out.
Good.
As we're making drinkware here, Marcy's been watching kind of the way things go together. We're thinking about products for the future, and we're putting all of that together here at the Glass Academy. So that's a TBD. We're gonna talk about that.
All right, Marcy, I'm gonna torch this, and you're gonna bring me over that. You're gonna switch sides with the heart and hold it on the left side for me. Then you're gonna bring it over. You're just gonna knock it off right here, and I'm gonna grab it and stick it on.
Can we do a sticky bit too?
No stick and bit.
Okay.
Squishing it into the side.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So look at this. He's preheating the tweezers. Keeping those warm so when he grabs his heart, you see Marcy actually lifted it up. She's got it up into the flame there, which heat rises, so that top left corner is gonna be the hottest spot of the whole garage, probably about 1200 degrees. That's giving it some
Jake, can
extra
you put
juice.
that paddle out
The paddle where?
on the bench?
I want it on the bench, not on a paddle.
All right.
And I'm gonna just flash this right now, and then I'm gonna have you come out, Marcy.
So she's getting that some extra heat. Chris has got a spot that's divoting in a little bit and is molten once again. And here we go. Marcy's coming over. She's got some speed. She's giving it a little extra heat. Chris is preheating these again. You see that divot right there that he was going for. Nice
All
and
right.
hot.
Go ahead and knock it, Marcy.
Marcy's gonna give the shears a little,
Perfect.
throws it onto
Flip
the
it over if
marber.
you can.
Beautiful.
I'll get it. Flipper.
Flipped.
Good.
We got the
What's going
tweezers coming
on
in.
over here? Seems to be a lot of action.
Moment of truth. Grabs it with a steady hand. They're just poking at it. They're just touching the heart. Oh my goodness.
Flash.
Nice. That thing was slippery.
It was a slippery bugger. It was too round. Too round and beautiful. Bugger.
It's on there now. Remember, folks, these reds are dull. The pink even is a little bit dull. You're not going to see these true colors until it cools down, but this vase has got a beautiful shape to it, and this is one heck of a giveaway we got going on here.
Hey, and you know what?
Huh.
We have
Thank
booked
you.
our first
I'll do it.
virtual show.
Our first virtual show?
Yep. You know, you can buy the Glass Academy Gathering Point to highlight your event or your shows.
Oh.
And so a company has hired us. We're the warm-up for the evening.
Nice.
They're going to come give a link, watch the glass blowing live, and be entered for giveaways.
So they're having a virtual event.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And we're the warm-up, like the rock band or like the comedian that comes out before the event.
Nice. So we're going to show them some glass blowing and get everybody feeling good, and then do
Yep.
they get a piece themselves? Do they purchase pieces?
Well, the host of the event actually purchased pieces. She bought about 50 of an item
bring it on
that
over.
each of the attendees will get.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so kind of cool.
Incredible. That's a
So
pretty cool
all
idea.
of you people out there, if you're not local, something new we're doing.
Very cool, folks.
Hire the Gathering Point. You need reduction.
That's another way to try and
idea of that.
yeah, get some support for us doing the show here. We love doing this. We love having the Glass Academy be represented online and around the world. And we love it if people can bring that into another space with their audience, their folks. There goes our white, and there goes the GA stamp, folks, on
Reduction
the
or
side
no?
of the vase. Can't forget
No?
about
Yep.
it. This thing is a beauty.
I'll show you guys this before the reduction, and then we'll get those gold spots. But look at that pink and purple vase with a beautiful red heart in the center.
Wow.
Somebody's gonna win this piece, and they're gonna be going crazy.
Look at the flames.
Now you guys can order something like this special commission if you like. You could probably still get it by Valentine's Day. But look at that go. Bouquet of flowers in that for your loved one. Look out. Or your mailman or mail lady, if you love them too.
We got some gnomes to make
Beautiful.
in time for Valentine's.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna lament this cane now. We're gonna have to pull some more, dude.
All right, over to the knockoff station. A light tap, folks. Beautiful. Look at that. Pretty smooth, beautiful connection. Also, because that's clear, Chris can torch that strong and heavy. He doesn't have to worry about burning the color because he's torching the clear spots. So you get it all rounded out and beautiful and buttery and smooth on the bottom there. Marcy comes in with a sturdy two-hand grab with the claw. Into the annealer it goes, filled with product from today. The other vase.
All right.
Well
Nice.
done.
Beautiful.
Beautiful pieces, folks. Beautiful.